Hey, it's David Eisner, and in this video I'm just going to give you a deeper look into TimerBoss so that you can see the interface and you can see some of the features and how it works. So I'm just going to pick up from the last video where I was showing you how quick and easy it is to set up an email timer in case you really don't want to be spending a lot of time on some of the extra features. And we're here kind of at the end page where you can take this HTML code and put it into your email, or you can just take this image link and put it into your email, or put it on any page, put it on your blog, put it in your OTO pages, your sales page. It really doesn't matter. Or you have right here, which is the actual link that you can use to send out to people, or you can place all over the web, and it will overlay the timer on top of whatever page you put in there, and I'll demonstrate that in a bit. For now, what we can do is we can just go back and edit, and then you can see exactly some of the extra features that you can put in here. So this is actually a campaign URL. If the user actually clicks on the timer, it'll go to whatever page that you put in there. So that's an optional setting that you can put there. You can choose whatever time zone you want. So if it's easier for you to work in a different time zone, you can do that right there. And obviously this is just the date picker. And on the next page, you can choose from over 75 pre-made templates, and we do have an ability for you to make your own templates. We're going to be adding to this. We're going to be making these nicer. We're going to be just putting in a whole bunch more options, and we're going to be responding to customer feedback and just making it better in general, making it easier for you to use. But one of the things that I really liked about it was that I could just come in here, choose a really nice template. I actually really like this one because it gets a lot of attention and it's different from most of the timers out there. So, you can just pick a template and then just move on. Okay, and when we get to the next page, we have some optional settings for timer overlay and some other stuff, some really cool features over here. And basically, I've got JVZoo in here, but let's say I wanted to promote something. I think there's a launch going on right now called Instamate.com, so I just put that in there, and you can choose any one of these templates to overlay. I'm going to choose this one. And let's say I was driving cold traffic or something like that. I could take my Facebook pixel or my perfect audience pixel or my Google Analytics pixel and just put it in here. And I would be able to create my own audience of people that I can get dirt cheap traffic from later. Very, very powerful feature that, there are entire pieces of software that are dedicated to that. And you can use a timer now alongside of the retargeting list that you're building, but also you can do it with these other features as well, like an exit pop. And now I pre-populated some of these fields right here just to go a little bit faster. I found an opt-in page that I have here. So let's say you were sending to an affiliate page, could be anything, and you're overlaying a timer on there, and you wanted to capture some of that exit traffic, so that you can actually build your own email list on one of your pages instead of just losing that visitor. You can just put your opt-in page in here and say, are you sure? Don't leave empty-handed. Apostrophes don't really play very nicely in here, so I'm just going to take that out. And you could also put in Facebook Open Graph settings. So if somebody goes ahead and shares your link or something like that on Facebook, you can actually put in your own image, because if you don't put in an image, it's basically just going to show whatever the first image is on the page. And this could look a lot nicer, get a lot more attention. You can put in whatever title and description you want. So, and I think there's an image of what the Facebook Open Graph looks like on the sales page. You want to check that out. That's a very powerful feature for sharing as well. And then you can also put in sales buttons on the timer if you want them to possibly go somewhere else, or let's say you were overlaying one of your sales pages and you wanted a sales button to always be present as they were scrolling down the page, you can show them that. Or let's say you were overlaying, a different page where you wanted to give them an option to come to a webinar, you could do that right here. Or let's say you wanted to you wanted to offer them 25% off because they were looking at a monthly plan, and you want to offer them an annual plan, then it's going to show right here. So basically, I'm going to show you with two buttons. I think it kind of looks better, works better with one button, but it's really up to you and the kind of thing that you need in order to get that done. So, we just wanted to build in flexibility for you, whatever kind of use case you have, and just to help you make more money. So that's basically those optional features, and we can just move on, click next. So here are the timer expired settings, and basically what this does is it helps show your list or whoever you're driving traffic to that you really mean business, and that you're going to end the promotion when you say you're going to end it. So if somebody opens up their email and they see and the promotion is ended, they're going to see something that says sorry, closed, or the timer expired, or whatever it is that you put here as your custom image, right? Or if you have an overlay timer and you're using one of the links, and let's say you're sending to an affiliate page, if you just didn't put this in here, it would just show zeros at the end, and then they would say, well, I can buy it or whatever, and it wouldn't really mean that they were, that it was the end of the promotion. But if you put in a redirect link here, at the end of the promotion, it's going to go to a different page, and you could go to a page that says, sorry, you missed this promotion, sign up for my list, like my page, make sure you never miss out on a promotion again. So this is very powerful, because the next time that they see a timer from you, they're going to know that you mean business, and they're going to be more likely to act on it. And this is one of the elements about scarcity, is that people don't believe your scarcity, they're not going to act on your scarcity again next time. So we built in these powerful features for you. So again, we're back to the same page. It's very, very easy. I'm just going to demonstrate what some of the features look like once you use it, once you've actually put in some of the optional features. So I'm just going to copy this page link, and I'm going to put it in here. And as you can see, the timer is going to overlay onto this affiliate page. This is not a page that I own, but there we go. You got the timer right there, and the two buttons that we were talking about. Now, if you click this, it's going to go to the page that we want. I can actually, open it in a new tab, let's say, and you'll see, there you go. And, same thing with this. I put the same link in here. And if I wanted to click away from the page, there you go. You see the are you sure? Don't leave empty-handed. And then if I click stay on the page, then it redirects to the page that I put in there. And that's how you could build your list off in an affiliate page by putting, an exit pop on there. And basically, you can put this timer in your email or on your sales page, and then you can use this to overlay, and it'll all correspond to the same timer. So that's basically how that works. And you can also see statistics for your images, statistics for your clicks. You can build your newsletter right here. You see the timer right there, and you can use this WYSIWYG editor to do it right inside the app. So you can, if you go back to administration, then you can see all of your timers, and from here, you can do the template designer. You can see the performance of all of your timers. Obviously, you can get support downloads up there as well. I just want to show you how to add evergreen timers and looping timers, so that you can see the power of that. If you just go to add new, and then you click on evergreen timer, it's pretty much the exact same settings, except instead of putting a date in, you're actually just going to put how much time they have if a new visitor comes to the page. Now, the thing that you need to know about evergreen timers and why TimerBoss's Evergreen is so powerful is that no matter where somebody sees the timer, it's going to get triggered, and they're going to only see that timer as long as they're accessing it on the same IP address, or basically the same internet connection. So if they go, so it basically is not cookie based, which makes it even more powerful. So most evergreen timers are cookie based, meaning that if you go to a page on Chrome browser, it's going to show you the timer. But if you go ahead and you go to Firefox and you go to that same page, you're going to see the timer reset, and that person's going to know that it's not a real timer. It's, it's an evergreen timer. It's not. It's supposed to have the illusion that they actually have a set amount of time. And if they're able to just game that by going to another browser, it's not as powerful. So basically, they could go to their work computer or something like that, and the timer would reset. But we've done everything that we can by making it IP based, so that if somebody opens up their email and they're on their Wi-Fi in their home, and then they go and they look on their computer, they're going to see the exact same timer. So it's extremely powerful way that we've set up the Evergreen timer, and no matter where they see it, it's going to trigger it, whether it's in the email or whether it's on your sales page or as an affiliate or something like that, and they're going to be able to, they're going to have that urgency. And then it's pretty much the exact same thing for a looping timer, where you would go add new and then just go to looping timer, and you'll see it's pretty much the same settings. But instead of resetting the timer for each new person, it just resets it after a certain amount of time. So you can get it started, say like, I want to loop this every week, because I don't have a lot of return visitors, and I don't want to constantly be resetting the timer. So I'm just going to loop this every single week, and we're going to run the same offer, and the timer's just going to show. And so after the 7 days, it's going to reset, and that's it. So nobody else has this. It's an extremely powerful feature if you have a specific use case where you don't want to continue to reset the timer, and you just want to have that scarcity going all the time. And you have the exact same options that you do on the Evergreen and on the normal timers, where you can put in the retargeting code, exit pop. It's all there. And as you can see, TimerBoss is extremely powerful, extremely robust, has a ton of different features, a lot of features that you have to pay extra for. You'd have to pay as much as you'd have to pay for TimerBoss. You'd have to pay, for the retargeting thing, for the exit pop thing. So we've combined it all in one so that you can maximize your clicks and sales, and in the end, just make a whole lot more money. So thanks for watching, and go ahead, click the button, and sign up for TimerBoss today.